Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That is simply a brilliant movie. I got to watch an early screening of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and I have to say, this might actually end up being in my top 10. No, wait, scratch that. It is actually in my top 10 favorite movies of 2024 so far, and I know it probably will stay on the list till the end of the year. The only thing that's probably above it is Dune Part 2. But let's talk about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And yeah, no, that's a really long title. So this movie is set in the rebooted franchise that had 3 films coming out during the 2010s, and this movie is set about 300 years after the death of Caesar in War for the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes. I don't know, these movies have long titles, but they are amazing movies. All 4 are brilliant. Yeah, so anyway, this movie is set about 300 years after the death of Caesar, and the apes have pretty much evolved but still regressed. Some are living in a dictatorship sort of world, the others live in villages that they built with twigs and stuff. And this follows an ape named Noah, and Noah seems to be a descendant of Caesar. I mean, he has all the values and the morals of Caesar, and even his personality is close to Caesar. And he lives with an eagle clan. His father, who is played by South African actor Neil Sandilands, is sort of like an elder in the village. He trains them to domesticate eagles, which they use in the wild to hunt fish and to protect them. And after a few mishaps, the village is attacked by some evil apes, and most of the village is destroyed and burned down. His father is killed, and he sets out on a path of vengeance and to get his people back from an ape who now claims he is the new Caesar. So yeah, there are different factions in this movie. There are humans, there are the different ape factions, but the focus is on Noah and his travels. So this is actually a traveling movie, a movie that takes you on a journey, and also you go on a journey with Noah as he develops as a character. The movie is pretty long. I think it's about 2 hours and 25 minutes. And yeah, for some people I can see how that can be a problem, but for me that really helped with the storytelling. You know, the characters really developed, and you get to build an emotional bond with these characters or these apes. And when some of them are killed off, and yeah, you have to be ready for that. It's like Game of Thrones in an ape kingdom. You do feel a little heartbroken, and there are some twists that take place in this film. So yeah, story-wise, that is it. I don't want to spoil the movie for you. I want you to go watch it. If you can see it in IMAX, then please watch it in IMAX. This movie is beautiful. Like seriously, the CGI is just over the top amazing. You know, Avatar level, like amazing. Like I said, the motion caption is beautiful. The actors really do embody these ape characters. And I'm not just talking about the motion caption actors, I'm also talking about the human actors. They are all just fantastic, and they bring life to this universe. And even the world around them, the scenes are shot beautifully. It looks amazing, you know, perfectly combined the CGI world with the practical world, and also the stunt world and the real world. So everything just stands out on screen. So on IMAX, I believe that will be a lot more beautiful. And Wes Ball, who directed this movie, did an amazing job. I mean, I don't know any other movies by him. Maybe I've seen them, I just can't remember any. But he did an amazing job, and you know, he brings new life to this franchise. This movie feels fresh, but it still feels like a Planet of the Apes movie. It still has all the elements that made the first movies amazing. Plus, it brings something new to the game. So yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a wonderful film that I believe everyone should watch. If you like action movies, if you like sci-fi movies, then this is a great movie for you. If you don't have anything to do this weekend or whatever, then yeah, go watch this film. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. I wasn't disappointed, and I know I will watch it again. Like I said, I think this might be my second favorite Planet of the Apes movie. It might actually move up to one if I rewatch it. But yeah, it's also one of my favorite movies of the year, and I can really highly recommend this. And like I said, it also features Neil Sandilands. If you watch Seven the Land as a kid, then you will know him as Bart from Seven the Land. So it's great to see South African actors branch out and reach new heights in Hollywood, especially with a big movie like this one. Yeah, so I want this movie to be a success so we can get sequels, because I think, no, actually, no, it deserves a lot more. There's so much more story to tell, so much more of the world of the Planet of the Apes that we need to see. And yeah, somehow they do set that up, but the movie is a standalone film. Even if that doesn't happen, the movie is still great, but I really do hope that happens.